Welcome back to my channel, Mixon. I am Nathan Mixon, and today we are going to talk touchscreens, but in this case, the F9 Pro, 8.9 inches to be exact. If you're not familiar with my channel, I do a lot of fitness and also tech reviews. So if you like things like that, please consider subscribing, share it with your friends, all that great stuff. Our sponsor, Tlyard, hooked you up 25% off your next purchase if you use my code Nathen. Nathen, N-A-T-H-E-N. So make sure you utilize that and check out the information in the description. Let's get started. For those looking for an upgrade who currently drive the Model Y, 3, Highland, or Juniper, your dash may not be where it's at. I just upgraded my 2022 Tesla Model Y, and now it feels like I have full control of my vehicle and it's super easy to use. The stock Tesla is clean if you add a few enhancements. A little bit of carbon fiber and fun accessories, they definitely go a long way. Especially if you don't have the Juniper with its lighting effects. In some cases, not all, clean can sometimes mean missing stuff. Especially if you're coming from a traditional vehicle. No front screen or HUD means you are kind of distracted because you have to look sideways. For basic info, for example, how fast you're going. Not a real issue, but if you want to use Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, we do have an issue. Basic tech like this should be included in a vehicle of this caliber. It's not, and don't get me started on all the add-ons that actually block the airflow too as well. That is a go, preceded by a no, which is a no-go, especially if it's hot wherever you are right now. Or cold, for that matter. Now, like I said, this is sponsored by Tlyard, and they have the F9 Pro touchscreen, 8.9 inches. It's amazing, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. It's custom made for the Tesla. It includes CarPlay and Android Auto, things I mentioned earlier. It's easy to install and it integrates seamlessly with your interior. No wire cutting, no weird installs, it just works. You get 9 inches of display. I know it doesn't seem like a lot compared to the major display, but 9 inches actually goes a long way. Trust me on that one. I don't know. Well, it looks good. That 9-inch display has a 2.5D bonded glass. If you total your car, at least your screen will be okay. The picture is sharp due to the 1920 by 720 resolution. It looks premium. Unlike the actual Tesla screen, you can switch up the look. You get 3 custom UI layouts depending on the vibe that day. I personally like the UI 2 out of the 3. It gives me everything I need, including some cool animations when I give the vehicle power. It is said to have over-the-air updates to ensure you are moving with the latest and greatest feature. I use my phone as a hotspot, got the upgrade immediately. It is a touchscreen display that allows you to toggle between all of your features, but it's optional. The right scroll wheel on the Tesla wheel will allow you to move through the menus easily. The air vent is built into the design. I do wish the air vents was a little bit bigger. It won't cause a tornado, but you're not going to overheat or be too cold in the wintertime. Now, as I said earlier, it does have both Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Just hop in and it connects. I actually like using Apple Maps, and now I can have it right in front of my face, along with YouTube Music, messages, etc. Plus, they tossed in a front-facing camera that helps with blind spots. I personally don't need that, but if you're into it, I'm going to link a video that's going to show you how to install that camera in one of these corners here. From the settings section, everything can be customized. You can adjust the temperature, time, UI. You have 3 to choose from, like I stated before. You can even go dark mode all day long. I chose auto because I don't have front tints. If you swipe up on the touchscreen, you get a few more options, including brightness adjustment. So if you try to figure out how to brighten the screen up, swipe up. The install is easy and non-invasive. There's going to be no cutting, no hacking of wires, anything like that. You just plug and play and screw a little bit. You now have the F9 Pro, and it is Pro because it looks like it belongs in the vehicle. Even with the wood grain, it still looks like it's supposed to be there. One thing I want to note is that if you do have the cyber wheel like me, you may be missing out on features at the very bottom. It is kind of hard to see unless you're sitting up super high. With the yoke steering wheel, I feel like I would probably have no issue seeing the full display. Even with the round wheel, I feel like I'll have no issue seeing it, since you can see there's a little gap there. Other than that, it is perfect. I really like my steering wheel, so it's going to stay along with the heads-up display, and it works. So what do you get in the box? First thing you're going to get is the power cord that goes directly to the monitor. From there, you're going to get your wiring harness that plugs into the car. Next, you're going to get the bracket for the actual monitor itself, along with a tool that helps you pry off screws. You get your 4 screws it's going to need for the brackets. Then you get this pretty cool piece of tape that's going to help you center your monitor onto your dashboard. And then lastly, you're going to have your 9.8 inches of glory, the F9 monitor. So once you're all set, it's time to install. Use that pry tool to take off that side triangle. It comes off fairly easy, and you want to take off this other piece too as well. It comes off fairly easy. Now use that pry tool to take this little bitty screw out. Comes out easy again. And then pull that little base part, just pull it up, and it comes right out. It's easier to take out than it is to put in. Come to the other side, the driver's side, take that triangle piece out, and this is going to allow you to free up the dashboard. So just lift it up and it should pop right up. Do the same for the other side, and then take off your dash and bring that to a very comfortable spot. I brought mine to the back. Take off this little screw right here. This is going to allow you to remove this carpet piece so you can get to these wires that you need to plug in your harness to. Alright, so you got your harness. Make sure you have the right cord. You have AMD, you have Intel, so whatever card you're going to be utilizing, make sure you plug in the right one. There's going to be a piece right here. Just plug it right in. You can only put it in one way, and then from there plug it right back into its own space. This is an adapter, so if you need to put any other kind of gadgets or gizmos in there, you have that option. And then from here you're going to see a blue spot. Plug that piece into that location. So it's only 2 plugs. And then you're going to stuff all the wires into there as nicely as you can. You don't need anything else from there. And then wire that or guide the top piece all the way up to the driver's side, so you can plug in your monitor. Then you're going to take that little piece of sticker there and you're going to tape it onto the left side, the driver's side. And I left mine on, so you can just leave it there, just bring it all the way to the corner and just leave it on. You'll see these 3 dots. Now with these 3 dots, you're going to take those 3 wires and route them right in that space. This is going to help you center your display, that F9. Alright, so pull that through and make sure it's nice and taut. And then from here you're going to flip it over. You're going to notice 4 little holes there. That is where your bracket is going to go. So grab that bracket and make sure you route those wires in between that bracket and you just place it on there. There you go. So it just fits right in there. And then you're going to take those screws. You should have 5 of them. Try not to lose any of them. And just put them all in. Make sure you put all 4 of them in because you don't want your display to fly off when you hit a bump or something like that. Alright, so it's now attached. If it falls off, that means you didn't put the screws in all the way. Don't try this at home. And you're going to plug the power into that little power cord that we had earlier from the top wire that we routed up at the top. And then you have 1 and 2. You cannot mess this up. And you're just going to plug that right into its corresponding colors. Just like that. If you're not plugging in the camera, don't even worry about it. I'm not worried about it. Alright. So, that being said, take your dash and kind of dig it into under the air vent and place it in there. Make sure you're not pinching any wires at the same time. Do one side at a time. Once you're done there, go to the other side and push it down. Make sure you're not pinching any wires. And then do some backwards planning. Put your baseboard in first. Don't forget to put that screw back in there. That's going to be very important. You want to lose that. And then from there, you're going to put in that 1 little piece first. And then the triangle piece after that. This is going to lock your dashboard into its place. And then don't forget to come back to the driver's side and put the triangle piece back on that side. And you're done. It's really nice having the speed, navigation, CarPlay all in front of you. Just be mindful when you're driving and trying to make those changes. You still have to pay attention to the road.
All right, so a couple things to note. If you see that yellow bar, that just lets you know that there is a car in that space. So make sure you double check your blind spots. If you're making a turn and it blinks red, don't turn because there's a car in your space. All right, so it's letting you know with those color indicators. It even has a car that shows up on the screen if there's a car in your space. So it's very intuitive. So you can't mess this up. Just make sure you pay attention. And of course, yes, it does have Rainbow Road. You can't see it in this video right here, but it does have the Rainbow Road in the display itself.
If you're looking to level up your Tesla, this is hands down one of the installs that you need to have in there. When you're utilizing the navigation system, it tells you the car that's in the road on the actual picture itself, showing them up in red. I wish the main display did that, but it's great to have it right in front of you. It has blind spot detection, so you know if a car is next to you, if you want to make a left or a right. It's just smooth and it's right there. That's what I love about it. I don't have to look down to the screen and take my eyes off the road. Shout out to Tlyard for sponsoring this video. Like I said, I'm going to leave all the information down in the description below. Make sure you check out their website. They have a lot more things to offer aside from the heads-up display, this F9 Pro. And if you like the video, make sure you smash the like button, share this with your friends, and utilize my code Nathen to save 25%. Other than that, I will flex with you on the next one. Peace.